You're an employee of a company. You get payroll. You get bonuses. Do we always use it? You're an employee of a company and you get overtime. Do we always use it? The answer is no, we do not, okay? Bonus and overtime income is not always used. Why is that important? And why is this important for real estate agents to watch all of my videos and subscribe to my YouTube page and share this on theirs with their clients and then call me when they need anything? Why is it important? Simple, because to all my real estate agent friends out there watching me, my industry screws all of this up. So it ends up that you probably have to do this yourself. When you're sitting here saying, Hesh, I'm not allowed to take down that information, true, but you vet the pre-approval. And I actually have a short on that when it comes to make sure you vet the pre-approval properly and you don't ask, I've never heard of you, you're not local. No, you ask the loan officer questions such as, did you calculate the income correctly? Was there any additional income you were using that maybe they were not 2 years on the job? So this is what you learn when you attend the seminars I do and watch these videos. Anyways, back to the point. Let me tell you the rule by which we use bonus, overtime, commissions, or any type of other type of income above and beyond base pay. If you're a loan officer, pay attention to this. Don't screw this up, okay? You need to have it for 2 years, same job, same location, same everything. It has to be consistent and staying the same or increasing over that period of time. That's number one. If you do not have it for 2 consecutive years on the same job, then you need to have it for 2 consecutive years in the same line of work. Now, I will tell you, if you got overtime at your last job and you just started a new job and you're only there for a month, it will be almost impossible to use it if you've been on the job for less than 12 months. Is it possible that the lender can give what's called an exception? Absolutely. To all the loan officers, here's one for you. Is it possible to close a loan if you don't have the appraisal back and you're missing all of the paperwork? And you know what the answer is? Yes. You can actually close a loan with nothing. No pay stubs, no credit, no nothing. If you're sitting here saying, how is that done? And you're a loan officer, call me and I'll explain it. Once you finally arrive at the realization that you actually understand how loans are done, you'll do more business, by the way. And that's meant for my loan officers watching. Okay. But overtime, bonus, commission, income like that, you need to have it on your job for at least a year to even take it under consideration. Are there examples where you're a car salesman and you've been at the one car lot for 20 years and you're at the new car lot for 9 months and it's all commission, it's all the same and everything's the same and we use it and we average and stuff? Yes, possible. But holy Toledo, are you walking a real tightrope and a fine line? Don't just assume, and this is what customers do. I ask a question of, what is your hourly wage or your base salary? Okay. Years and years and years and years ago, I would say, well, this is how I was taught when I started doing this job. I was taught just to take the W-2, take the biggest number on it and divide it by 12. That's what I was taught. Hesh, that's what they made last year, just divide it by 12. The problem is the W-2 does not itemize income. Okay, it doesn't itemize. It just shows you one gigantic number. Suddenly a W-2, the person made $120,000 a year, $40,000 is their base, $80,000 is overtime. I'm using $120,000 to qualify them. The next thing you know, when this gets into underwriting, and then we get what's called the verification of employment, the VOE, that itemizes. The next thing you know, the bulk of their income last year was overtime, and now their overtime hours have been cut because of COVID or God knows what, or whatever it all is. Now you can't use it. And now the income to qualify is $40,000. And everyone's sitting here saying, what are you talking about? They made $120,000. Okay, especially my loan officers again, pay attention. Make sure you are not just using the biggest number on the W-2. Take a look at those pay stubs. See what the income is. Make sure you find out. Don't say, how long have you been on the job? I've had people say to me, Hesh, I've been here 2 years. Then we get the verification back and they actually been there 1 year. They're starting their second year. And the customer says, oh, well, I'm in my second year. Dude, you've been there for a year, okay? You might be starting your second year. You've been there for a year period. I'm sorry. That's why I ask customers, What was your start date on your job? I want to know the start date. If you don't know the actual date, give me the month and the year. And if you don't know that, I'm wondering if I should give you a loan, okay? So make sure the loan officers, and if you're a loan officer watching me, you're asking those very specific questions. Don't just say, how long have you been there? How much did you make last year? Don't do that. It's hourly, salary, things like that. Pay attention to that one. Can we use bonus and overtime to qualify, or do we always use it? No, we do not always use it. Problems arise when loan officers try that. Pay attention to it. Those are the guidelines, as I always speak of. If you need anything, call, comment, question, share, ask, whatever it is. We'll catch you on the next one.